What about Murrayfield tomorrow then?
Tough day at the office. Yeah, look, it's the best Scotland have played in many, many years. They're playing at home. Its conditions won't be good, but I don't think that'll help Scotland a rainy day. But look, you got to look, if we compare the two games, France and England and Ireland and Scotland, this Ireland side is like France in that they're oozing class. That is just a brilliant selection. Some of the best, the strongest team since New Zealand as far as personnel that are available. We could argue a couple of people on the bench starting, but that is still a very, very powerful 23. And look, in every aspect, in every position, they're probably in front of their Scottish counterparts. But, you know, it's not going to be easy. This is a good Scottish side, and it's certainly going to be a tight, close game. But I still think Ireland have the talent and class, and I have to say the momentum in what they're after, their ambitions to win that game.
It's quite an interesting game, Andrew, in that the two sides are almost mirroring each other, but that Ireland are just at a slightly higher level at each step. Ireland going for a Grand Slam, Scotland going for a first Triple Crown in 33 years. Ireland playing as good a rugby as they played in a very long time. Scotland playing as good a rugby as they played in a very long time. So there's a sense that Ireland are just ahead of them, but obviously any dip from Ireland, and you really would fear Scotland could swoop in and do something.
Yeah, definitely. And I suppose France's performance maybe puts in a better context how well Scotland had to play in Paris to cope with them a couple of weeks ago. But they feel like similar stories, but it still does feel like Ireland are a decent bit ahead of them. It does feel like that.
Yeah.
And it felt like that before Furlong comes back into the team and Henshaw's on the bench and Gibson Park.
Ringrose. Sexton.
Yeah, I mean, I forgot about
Henshaw.
Sexton. That name rings a bell. Yeah. But there's something, I mean, there's a little bit of X factor there, and there's more than a little bit of X factor, and we need to be, I think if we're starting to think about World Cup, I know people have started talking about, you know, this team is talking and thinking about winning World Cups. If we can't be confident going to Murrayfield, then we can't be confident of beating the Springboks in the World Cup, beating France in France at the World Cup, beating All Blacks maybe there. If this team is as good as we think they are, best team in the world, winning a test series in New Zealand last summer, I just think Murrayfield shouldn't be a hurdle.